versus Morgul.
Victory or death!
I guess I'll keep Darius into Gather Your Party. Not sure how good of a curve it really is.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Looks like I'm passing a few turns. Hopefully he doesn't have a super aggressive opener. So far it's just been Totem into Beetle, which is not very impressive. But if he got like a Flame Tongue Totem down this turn, that could have been pretty scary. Looks like he didn't though, which is good for me, obviously.
Winter is here.
Seems like Bloodrazor's decent here. Get to pop the bubble on this. I guess if I smack here, then I can kill it with just the Whirlwind next turn. Not sure how often that's actually good, but it does mean that my Darius doesn't have to run in here, which could be okay. Nice, Healing Totem would have been really strong here. Alright, this thing is dealing a lot of damage to me. I'm actually going to play this instead of Darius. Full board clear. Darius is always good. I don't lose any life. Seems like the way to go. So if I recruit here, I get a Gunspire, which is probably not very good. A couple Chargers, which are pretty good. Rotface or Lich King. Spending my turn executing a Fire Elemental seems kinda shitty. But I guess I can gain some armor to go along with it. Alright. Hopefully he doesn't have some ridiculous play with 4 cards being discounted.
I will show you fear.
So obviously I have a few options here. Can Gunspire, but it doesn't really seem that good here. Can recruit something. The Chargers are good, Rotface is okay, Lich King's pretty good. Can just play Darius, it also lets me armor up, which is probably not super relevant when I'm at 17, but maybe a little bit. But mostly I just think Darius is pretty damn good into that totem. So I'm gonna go for that. Get to end the turn with a 6-5. A 6-5 that's a huge threat. Alright, that wasn't the cleanest kill I've ever seen. So probably just gonna slam a Devilsaur into that. Recruiting is pretty unreliable. Alright, nice combo.
I will show you fear.
Seems like a decent Scourge Lord Garrosh board. Also a decent Woe Cleaver. Might even be a better Woe Cleaver. I do have plenty of stuff to play after the Garrosh is in play though. I think I'm gonna opt for him. Question is, where do I hit? If I hit Cult Master, I take 2 more damage, but the thing I leave up dies to my hero power. I think that's fine. I'm not as worried about my health total at this stage as I have been at some points in the past. I think I've got the stuff I need to close this one out.
This curse has become our greatest strength.
Rot Face hero power. This moves the taunt totem next to the Gen, so I can just smack it. Hit a Captain Greenskin. Well, he's got some numbers on him, so he's not too bad, I guess. Alright, big enough to one-shot the Rot Face. Makes me kinda sad, I must say. Wow, that taunt totem's so good. Protects his guy. Well, as long as this whirlwind, or as long as this cannonball shot kills one of his dudes, I can clear with the weapon. Of course it didn't. Of course it didn't. Well, I can still clear, I just had to put 1 damage on my Captain Greenskin and miss 5 face damage. Not really that big of a deal, honestly. Oh shit. Rip Greenskin. Well, I guess I'm happy to just Woe Cleaver here, especially into this, which he played out for some reason. I guess he figures he's never actually going to get the effect out of it. So he may as well just play it for the card. I'm just going to hit here. If I hit Lich King, I'm not going to hero power. I don't need the 3 damage out of this guy that badly. Just digging for a Hex or something, I see. I currently have lethal with Sudden Genesis, I think. Alright, so I Woe Cleaver his face, set him to 29, pull Grommash, Whirlwind to activate the Grommash, Sudden Genesis, I have 28, so I need to obliterate this so that the shot can go face. Good lethal.
Victory or death! Bring it on!
Probably not going to keep a shield block. Probably going to be a passive first few turns. Look at this history bar. That's good shit. Well, this is probably going to backfire. But I have 10 cards in my hand.
What now?
I feel like I would have been really tempted to save this for 1 extra turn so I could get 1 extra quest progress.
Rush the enemy!
I was going to say, but I'm not a professional Taunt Warrior player. And I'm not, but I did play it to Legend. So as a semi-professional Taunt Warrior player, I'm going to say that if he doesn't have a good 7-mana turn, that was probably not very smart. What? He could have just played this last turn, couldn't he? Not a fan of his sequencing this game. But I am a fan of Lich King being an 8/8 into a 4/8. Big fan, even. Sure. I can go like Devil Soar into this and Inner Rage it or something. Oh, the Dead Man's Hand is so good with all these dudes in my hand. Alright, so I think I want to shuffle some threats. Do I want to shuffle a Bring It On and a Shield Slam? Because that's probably what I'm doing with the rest of my mana. Probably not. Seems like a decent Devil Soar. Could play the Gunspire or the Rotface, but I don't have much to combo with them currently.
Let the pain speak to me. Let the pain speak to me.
Man, this guy's drawing cards, huh? I could go Warpath here, make him overdraw, what, 2 cards? Seems like kind of a poor use of my Warpath, especially in this deck. I can play the Gunspire here to kind of punish him for whirlwinding his acolytes. Not a massive punish, but it is a punish. Or I guess I can also go Gunspire and Death and Decay, just kill his acolytes. I think I like that, actually. Could have dropped an Inner Rage here to try and kill Tar Creeper, but that just doesn't really seem that great.
Nice little raptors.
Come on, Gunspire, punish him. Alright, 3 face damage, I'll take it. Rip my Gunspire, dude. Why do they always have to kill my Gunspire? So I can play a Woe Cleaver here. Woe Cleaver's a good card. Nice, hit a Devil Source so I can clear his board. I have a damaged Devil Soar in play, and a Woe Cleaver with 2 Chargers in the deck, so if I hit a Sudden Genesis, he could be in for a world of hurt next turn. Oh shit, he's done with his quest. Nice, happy to see the miss. I'm just gonna bump here and play Rotface to punish any whirlwind effects that could kill this. Oh, I got a Rotface. Probably don't want to play a second Rotface, because Brawl. Could just play this without a target. Maybe that's not awful. I need something so that you can't just like smack in here and then wreck me. This hero power is so hard to deal with. Maybe I should have just played Gromish. It's got 9 health.
Out of my jungle!
Sure. Alright, he's going for the Brawl. Come on, Rotface, you got this, buddy. Easy game. Alright, come on, my face, you got this, buddy. Damn it. Unlucky. Picked up the Sudden Genesis. There's a 50% chance I hit Gromish here. So I could just hit him for 25, but that doesn't even really come close to killing him. Maybe I just want to try to go Rotface pass, and then next turn, if I hit Garrosh with the or Gromish with this, then I can copy a Rotface and a Grom. Or Or maybe I just Grom him this turn, and then if Grom lives, then I have a ton of damage next turn. Alright, we'll go for a potential sudden Genesis lethal. Face. Nice.
The gates are open.
Okay. I need to make this hit to get my guy. No reasonable way to execute first. I can Inner Rage execute, but Inner Rage is actually more damage on one of my guys. I can Warpath execute. No, that doesn't work. Then I'll run out of mana for this. I think Inner Rage execute actually makes the most sense anyway. Alright, we get to set him to 1 here. He doesn't have armor up, so there's a good chance I can just kill him with a Blood Razor next turn. But he does have, like, taunts and shit. So it might actually be pretty difficult to get this 1 damage through. I do have a Death and Decay in my deck. I have a Gunspire, which is always good if I can draw it. And then a bigger weapon if I can ever draw the Scourge Lord. He needs to hit me in the face, what, 4 times with his hero power? And he can't do it this turn unless he has like an execute or something. So, I don't know. It might be pretty hard for him to ever get there. Killed my guy. Does he have a Stonehill Defender or something? He does. Easy lethal. I don't know why I played the second Blood Razor. Easy lethal though. This deck was actually pretty fun, and I had a pretty reasonable win rate. About 53% over more than 50 games. But I think I'm going to leave it as a 2-parter for a few reasons. The main one is that I lost over 4 hours of footage, half of which was because I didn't hit record since I'm an idiot, and the other half was that OBS just didn't record my microphone audio for some reason. And even fun decks I tend to get burnt out on after 50 games. But also because Recruit Warrior is kind of a thing. It's something you run into on ladder somewhat often, not super often, but it's not unusual. And a lot of the stuff that my deck is doing is similar to what's in a lot of those lists, with the Grommash and the Rotface and the Lich King. So it's a little bit difficult to get entirely unique experiences. And one of the unique things that my deck has going for it, the Blackhowl Gunspire, let's just say that I learned why other people don't play this card in their Recruit Warriors. It turns out when you play this card on turn 7 or recruited on turn 6, there's roughly a 75% chance that it's about to get targeted by Ironbeak Owl or Spellbreaker. And another 20% of the time it's getting hit with Hex or Polymorph, Naturalize, Siphon Soul. Sometimes you just can't really play it because there's a Mountain Giant on the board. I like the Gunspire. Maybe in a different metagame it could be okay, but it seems like it's just too hard to play and actually get value out of. So unfortunately, I think the Blackhowl Gunspire deck is better off without the Blackhowl Gunspire. A lot of people like Ysera in these lists. Ysera is probably better. But the other unique thing I'm playing is the Sudden Genesis. I don't think I've ever seen anyone else on ladder play this card, but maybe it's more common than I realize. I do think it felt reasonably strong though. Like obviously sometimes you get ridiculous charge plays where you just kill the opponent from some really high life total. But if you're just copying a Lich King, that's fine. Like I would play a 5-mana 8/7 Lich King in my deck. Or a 5-mana 4/5 Rotface. Or a lot of times even whatever Darius Crowley's stats are, I'd be happy to play another copy of him. So Sudden Genesis, I like it, I think it's pretty good. Sometimes it's a little bit clunky, but that's the price you pay for playing powerful cards.